everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about a very requested conversation that people have asked.
Conversation about...
Question.
Love.
About love.
Our love story.
Yes.
Pretty much.
It was our love story. It is our love story. So we're going to talk about it and answer what everybody wants to know. Which is how we met.
How we met and how everything fell together for us. And, yes, about my prophecy I had. Yeah, all the unique happenings of our coming together.
So, are you gonna start it off? How did we meet, babe?
How we met. Well, first of all, so we were at Gateway. It's a worship place, kind of a prayer room, 24-hour prayer room. And that night we did not exactly meet. It was the first time I saw her, but I kind of would have, not really known her at that point. But that weekend, I think,
Right next to Sunday,
that we met at a different church, which is called Branch Community, and that's where I actually talked to you.
Yes. And he comes walking up to me. I'm in a group of people. I went with my friend. She got me convinced to go, and I was kind of like, oh, well, I'm not going to see anybody. I'm not going to know anybody, so I'm just going to be myself and be weird and goofy and whatever. So we get there, and this random guy by the name of Lawrence Nolt comes and starts talking. And he just comes up and starts laughing to me. And he says, oh, my name's Lawrence Nolt. And just starts laughing profusely. And I was like, who is this dude? Why are you laughing? What is so funny? And why were you laughing, babe?
I don't know, I guess it just came out.
Let's just say he was very happy. Let's just say he was filled with the Spirit that day. He was very joyful. Very joyful.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So I came up to you, what we introduced, kind of. You kind of told me where you come from, I told you where I come from. And, yeah, she comes from the Horning. I came from Dewey Mennonite. And, yeah, we kind of had a connection there. Anyway, that evening then, we went to Night and Day Diner, which was kind of our thing to do. It was fun for us friends, just to go hang out, just Night and Day Diner. Yeah, lots of fun, and we always had good times there.
And me and my friend brought a maxi van, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna drive this thing, and we're gonna go to Night and Day Diner. So I'm driving, and well, he was the first person that pops in there, and he pops in right behind me on the front seat. And why'd you do that, babe?
I don't know, I guess I just wanted to sit for the front, I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I had no idea.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, bro.
He wanted to talk to me. That's why he sat right there.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Anyway, so I talked to you on the way up then. I was asking you about your life story, kind of. Coming from the Mennonite, I guess we kind of share each other's stories, coming out of the system. Anyway, so we were at Night Day Diner, and then come back to church, you drop us off, did everything.
And I was in a high-ho mood. I was like, dude, this guy is cool. But I didn't think too much of it. I was just like, well, what are the chances I'll see him again? Because that's not where I went to church, and I went because my friend invited me to go. Anyway, so we were headed back to my house, and this random car comes flying up behind us from the church, and I didn't think nothing of it. Little did I know that you were driving it, and you were not wanting to let me out of your sight, apparently. And I was just, haha, whatever. Anyway, fast forward a week.
A week.
Was it a week?
Yeah. It's a week.
Yeah. And what happened?
Was that the time
Oh,
we went
Saturday.
out? We went out preaching on the street.
Yeah, we were praying for people
Yeah.
at Lidditz Park. I was with some other people. He was working,
I was working.
and so he wasn't there. But as a youth, as a group, we were praying for people. Anyway, and how did this go? One of the guys by the name of Brian went and randomly called Lawrence and then gave the phone to me. I don't know why, but we were talking on the phone, and he wondered if we're about done, where we are, and what we're doing. And anyway, he comes over.
I decided to come up. It was
Yeah,
like half an hour drive up there.
it was a long
Like
time
45 minutes. And I decided to come up there.
with the truck and trailer.
Yeah.
I remember the truck and trailer part.
Yeah. Anyways, we come up there, and then me and Brian went to do something, then kind of by ourselves.
Yeah,
But we did some.
but no,
We
but
did some praying for people.
yeah, but we did it in a group, kind of.
Yeah, we did it in a group. But we left then later on. By the way, we had a good time.
Yeah,
Good time praying for people.
yeah, we did. That was really good.
It's good for me. It's kind of my first time to be out and see.
Same, a little bit for me. It was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed it. Anyway, me and my friend had got picked up at Gateway by Brian and one of the other guys, and so we needed to ride back. And we were just going to go with Brian. But instead, me and my friend both jumped in with you,
Yeah.
and you took us back to Gateway.
Yeah.
And then before we left Gateway,
You got my number. Right?
yeah, I did.
You got my number.
I got your number.
So you texted me then.
But here's the thing. I got his number because there was talk about him, some of the guys, and him coming over to my house in the evening to hang out. And I was just like, well, I don't want to have any of the guys' numbers. I'm going to need a guy's number. Like, Lawrence, here's my number. You know, here's my number if you can contact me. No, I didn't get. Did I get your number? Did you get, or did I just give you mine? Well, anyway, we exchanged numbers. Anyway, did you come over to my place?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
you
did
did.
later.
Yes.
Later on.
Yeah, we went over later on. Anyway, in the evening, hung out. And then we went to church together. He went and invited me to church. Picked me up.
Took you to life
Took
center.
me to church.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay. And then we just kept hanging out more and more and more and more. And
The next weekend we went out for coffee date.
oh yeah, we went out for a coffee date to get more intent with our life stories. We shared some, but not much. So we had a little coffee date. And anyway, we finally started dating after he got the guts to ask me out. I had to ask him 3 times what we were. And his replies for the first and second times were, I'm not sure yet. And then finally, yeah. And we started dating. Then we got exposed at Sight and Sound.
Because we were kind of hiding.
We got exposed at Sight and Sound. We were hiding it. Nobody knew we were dating. And we went with my sister and her boyfriend, now husband. But at the time, boyfriend at the time. And what we didn't know, also nobody knew that I was in the process of leaving the We Went Conference. And I had not really shared that with anyone. So I was wearing a veil, and not many people knew that. I was kind of, not gonna lie, kind of being like a 2-person. I was kind of scared to come out because in that culture, if you leave, it's like a terrible thing. Like, you kind of get, you have a lot of negative responses because it's just how it is. You don't really get many people's support, let alone blessings. And that's kind of how it was for him when he left. Even though we were searching, our main goal was Jesus, follow Jesus. And it was just hard to fully follow him with just kind of how the culture / control is in the churches. Anyway, so we had to break free from that in order to be free and find our identity. Anyway, so I was scared to come out, and so nobody really knew. Like, I would, even while we were dating, Sunday nights after we got done hanging out, I would still sneak over to my friend's group and hang out with them. Change my outfit to a certain extent. I would just put a covering on, take a veil off, put my covering on, and go hang out, and nobody would know we were dating. But we were. Anyway, we finally got exposed, like I said, at Sight and Sound, when the deacon's daughter was sitting behind us, and she told her mom, and anyway, mom called us, and because I was there with a veil on. So anyway, that's kind of that. That was that.
So now we're pretty much like we're in the open now. People know it.
Yeah, everybody knows that we left and everything.
We pretty much then that's when we started dating, pretty much. Actually,
that's when people started knowing we were dating. We were only dating for like 2 months.
Not long at all.
2 months after people knew it, and then we were engaged.
Yeah.
But we were already dating before that, and nobody knew. And also, we were older, and we both knew that we were meant for each other. And why prolong it when you know that you're meant for each other? And you know that God brought you together. And
so we got engaged pretty quick, and
Yep. We got married. And here we are. Moved to Florida. And,
moved to Florida.
Yeah.
The Sunshine State.
That's right. So, did we get anything? Oh, the prophecy.
Oh, yes, the prophecy.
Yes.
We gotta share that.
Yeah, you share that.
So, back to where we were in Branch Community Church, and I was laughing like crazy. So, a few months earlier, I had gotten a prophecy from an older guy that I know very well, and he prophesied to me that my laugh is going to attract a girl, and quite obviously it did.
Yes. And then he also had a dream.
Yes.
Tell me your dream.
About a girl in the back of a snowmobile with me, and I didn't know at the time who it is. I just knew there was a girl in the back, and I knew it's my woman. And
then the first time we met on our way over to Night and Day after Branch, we saw a bunch of snowmobiles, and I was driving along, was like, dude, I would love, what did I say?
You would love a snowmobile ride.
Oh, I would just love snowmobile rides. Very random. We weren't even talking about snowmobiles. Very random. And right there it went, ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I had no clue. So anyway, that was kind of weird. That was kind of another thing that we felt was the Lord's leading in that.
Anyway, there's a lot more that could probably be shared, but we don't want to make this video too long.
No, but that's the gist.
That's the basic,
of a relationship.
Now we love each other.
And we do love each other. Anyway, so, yeah. Well, thank you for clicking on the video. Now you know the story. And, yeah. That's it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Life is life.
If you have any more questions, you can follow me on Instagram and comment them below. And I will answer questions because I'm very intrigued what people have to say about it. Or what they would like to know. Because all we want for this channel was to be uplifting and inspiring.
Inspiring to other people.
Yes. And to share God's word. And His love. That's it.
That's it, guys.
So yeah.
Spread the love.
That's right. Be who you were created to be.
Amen.
Alrighty. Okay, dokie. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, guys.